Hey guys, it's Andres again. As you saw me in the video last week, I worked on the outdoor bathtub and got started with the outdoor sauna. I moved that very heavy stove into place, but get ready to see me move that stove a bunch more. Once I built the sauna walls, I realized of a major flaw in my design. So keep watching and learn from my mistake. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's looking. So a big rainstorm came through, the wind ripped off the blue tarp. So I now put up the army green tarp, but I just got started again, a little bit of rain, so not too bad, I can keep working. Right now I framed my other side of my sauna. That's basically where the door frame is going to be located that communicates between the shower and the sauna. Now, in thinking about the stove and the amount of heat that it's going to produce, I think that stove is too big. I got two options. I can get rid of it or put it inside the shed and put a smaller stove in here that I would need to go buy or find on Facebook Marketplace. Or the other idea is to eliminate that wood, make it metal, so then I don't have to worry about the heat, and then make a hole in the metal and push this stove to the outside into the yard and only have half of this stove into the sauna. I really don't know what to do yet. Maybe I'll go look on Facebook Marketplace, see if I find a cheap, smaller stove that I could use as a sauna. I don't know, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep going so I can get these walls done. Well, change of plans. This stove just feels way too big for this space, and I know it's gonna be an issue. There's no way you could sit right here next to this stove that's meant to heat up like a 2,000 square foot home. It's gonna burn you instantly.
Too Hot to Handle is back.
So, knowing that it's too big, I'm gonna demo this wall back here. I'm gonna put a couple pieces of wood and I'm gonna basically slide it down the hill. And instead of having a fire ring, we're gonna use this as our fire pit, which I think it would look really cool. And you can have a massive fire out there. Even in the winter, it will help radiate a lot of heat in that area, so you could be by the bathtub or just sitting in a couple of chairs right there, and this thing will put out a ton of heat. So that's the plan. I'm gonna demo that really quick. It's not gonna be so quick to slide this down. It's very heavy. It has to go about 15 feet. Luckily that was only being held by a few little nails that I put just to tack it in before I put screws, so that was easy.
Five minutes later. Much later.
So now that this wall is done from the outside, and that wall is done from the outside, and basically this door is also done from the outside, that's the wall, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put plastic all over. Then I'm gonna put insulation, and then I'm gonna put plastic again. So really there's no need to put 2 layers of plastic, because I want to be able to hose this down from the outside, and if I don't put plastic, the water is gonna come through the little lines of this wood and it's gonna get the insulation wet. So I want to protect the insulation. I'm probably gonna insulate these 2 walls, the back wall with the window, and then I don't think I'm gonna do insulation here. This is gonna be against the shower. I think here I'm going to do a very simple door, and then once that is done I can move on to the polycarbonate floor. I bought 3 sheets last night, and it looks so flimsy and so thin, but I read the reviews and it seems to withstand the elements okay, but it looks like even a big raindrop could break it. It's very, very thin.
Is that okay? Can I do that? That nasty.
We are Andres and Chelsea. We uprooted our lives from Arizona to Eastern Tennessee.
We sold our long-term rentals and are putting everything on the line to start our dream glamping business.
Join us each week as our family navigates this big new adventure, and we share everything we learn so you can also build a successful glamping business.